Welcome back to Sniff It and Tell It, everyone. My name is Ethan, and today we are going to be reviewing the top 5 winter fragrances in my collection today. I'm so excited to go through with them, so I don't want to waste any time. I want to jump right into it. So how this is going to work is I'm going to list at least 4 of the fragrances first, and then I'm gonna list my 2 honorable mentions that did not make the list but are very good options, and then I'll get to the very first option. So starting with number 1, we have Maison Alhambra Ebene. I do think this is really good for the wintertime. It has a nice mapley, woodsy vibe to it. It's very warm, very seductive, very mass appealing. No complaints with it at all. The longevity is absolutely a beast. You honestly can't go wrong with it. It is a dupe of YSL Baby Cat, so just be wary of that. While it's not the exact one-to-one, it's still also very nice and very elegant too. So you can honestly you can't go wrong with it. It's a much desired option to me. I believe this was around $40, maybe $30 on Fragrance Buy when I last bought it, so got it for a very good price. You should wear this basically anywhere during the winter time. Gym too, honestly. It's again great fragrance. Cannot complain with it. Just the aroma itself, it's beautiful. I can't even get mad at it. Just woodsy, mapley. Really smells like that nice end of not like very beginning of winter thing going on. So really do like that. I'm gonna try and frame this correctly too. I don't know how I'm gonna have it happen. So next up we have is and it's so weird because this fragrance is kind of like this one, but it's not a dupe or anything, but it smells kind of similar. Next up we have is Lucianno Titan Edition Bourbon. So this I feel is a lot similar to Ebene, where the fact is it's still has that mapley kind of aroma, but this leans a lot more towards the whole alcoholish portion, which again is kind of in the name because it is bourbon, right? But again, when it's in the winter time, you could definitely wear it on dates, nighttime, daytime, any time of thing going on. It'll work as magic for you. Long lasting as well. I will say probably need more sprays than Ebene over here, because Ebene just lasts so long. It lasts like almost all day. It's a beast. But yeah, bourbon, can't go wrong with it. For me, I would probably wear this on like a night out if I'm going to a night out in the wintertime, of course. But so right now, number 4 in my collection, because while it is good, you will see why, because I do lean towards other scents more. But if you're a long time Sniff It and Tell It enthusiast, you'll know what scents I lean towards more. But again, 2 very good fragrances. These 2, again, give that alcohol-y thing going on, have that woodsy vibe going on to it as well. Can't go wrong with them at all. So next up we have Lattafa His Confession. Now this is kind of odd because it isn't my usual go-to of my fragrant type of choice. As you guys already know, I'm a very like gourmand kind of guy. I love like the fragrances that smell like maybe food or candy, things like that. So when His Confession was in my possession, I was like, whoa, this is very different, but also very reminiscent of something, because it smells a lot like Dior Home Intense Man, I believe. So when I smelled it, I was like, it smelled a lot like it. So I was like, I think it's a dupe of it. So I was very I was very confused by the scent, right? But honestly, this great fragrance too, very well. I cannot spray at all. There you go. Very well made. No complaints with that at all. Has a very nice vanilla to it. Lasts very long as well. I will say, wearing this on a very cold morning, like Starbucks maybe, is probably your go-to here. I'm not gonna lie. It's just a very nice scent. It can't be really topped. I've not smelled her Confession, so I'm wondering how that's gonna really pair up with His Confession, but could be the opposite, I don't know. But yeah, His Confession, really good. I believe this was also $40 along with the others too, so you're getting a good price as well. Again, this is just very seductive, very sensual. I do think it's also elegant in its own way too. Again, similar to these, but it has its own personality. Again, while it is, I believe, a dupe of the Dior Home Intense, I do think it has its own way of making its own statement and being its own cologne, if that makes sense. So moving on to number 2 now. And this list is gonna seem so like catered towards one fragrance brand, but I swear it's not. It is really not. But it, it's just, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Anyways, the next on our list is, well, if you guys can see it already, then whoops. But anyways, next on our list is Lattafa Cookie Crave Give Me Gourmand. Now, the Give Me Gourmand scent really caught my eye. I was like, wow, this is something different, because you don't really see designs like this at all. I thought like having a cookie scent is very like, it can be hit or miss, so I was very skeptical. But when I got it for my birthday, I was literally caught like astray by it, because like, dude, it smells so nice. It is honestly such a great smelling scent. Now, it doesn't smell like Oreos. It just smells like a very hard like cookie, not like a hard cookie, but like very like, put a cookie up to your nose and it's a cookie. Like, that is what this is. Also like a little bit of cocoa, hot chocolate thing going on. Lasts a very long time. Can wear this on a variety of places, I think, in the wintertime too. Gym, I don't know. If you want to smell like chocolate, then go right ahead. But I personally wouldn't do that. But this, again, has a lot of versatility to it. I do think once you smell it, its overall aroma is very warm, very sensual, again, like the others. But I think with this one, it also kind of has like a, not a sticky aroma, but like it feels like it can pull you in. It's very magnetic, if that makes sense. So I'm going to move these aside. I'm going to push them a little bit back, because I want to get to the honorable mentions, and then I'll move these guys back with it, yada yada. I feel like the two fragrances that I'm about to list as honorable mentions are going to be very poetic, because one is an original, one is a dupe, but I feel like everyone lists them for the wintertime. And while they are like, it's a viable reason to list them, I don't think they have to be listed here, because it's so not overused, but again, a lot of people go with them, and I want you guys to smell original too. Like, they're great fragrances, don't get me wrong, but you need to switch it up, you know what I mean? And these are none other than Lattafa Khamrah and Angel Share by Killian. Now, I love these two fragrances. I don't think you can't really like, everyone knows these two fragrances by now. And I'm happy to say I've had Angel Share before it was popular, so you know what, I'll take it, you know what I mean? But these two are on my honorable mentions, because while I do think scent wise I enjoy them more, I do think that the other fragrances kind of have their own personality in a sort of way, and like are able to stand out, even though some are dupes, don't get me wrong. They are able to just really make their own bold statement, right? Angel Share, boozy, cinnamony, appley, can't get mad at that whatsoever. Nice aroma, right? Lattafa Khamrah, what they do now is that I think they dialed down on that boozy flavor and really just emphasize on that cinnamon scent going on. So again, cinnamon, apple, less booze. That's basically simple with Khamrah. Angel Share, basically the same thing, but more booze. So you have that. Two very well made fragrances. I don't think you can go wrong with any of them, to be honest. It's just that this one is just basically $400, so be wary of that. When I bought it, was like at least $250, but you know, inflation. So yeah, these two honorable mentions, you can't go wrong with them, but they are not on the list for me, because I just don't see myself wearing them this year, because again, they are so known now. I don't think you'll be able, I like wearing fragrances that make me stand out, and it's like, if I'm wearing a fragrance that everyone has or most people have, then it's like, what's the point, you know what I mean? So while good, I wouldn't wear them at least a lot this winter. So moving on to the final number one, and it is a brand that we have reviewed on this channel and is a part of this whole thing. Let me actually move these guys back here first before we get to the verdict. So the last one we have on the list is Lattafa Khamrah Dukhan. Now, this is just like the best fragrance for the winter. You cannot convince me. It takes that cinnamon of what Khamrah has, and it amplifies it with the incense, the smokiness, the woodiness. It just tones it up by like 11, you know what I mean? And I love like smoky incense scents too. So when you have a gourmand fragrance that is mixed with woodsy incense smoke kind of thing, that speaks to me on like a deeper molecular level. So I'm like, oh dude, this is gonna be mine. Like, I need this, right? It's just so great, so versatile. It is a compliment getter in my opinion. I do think that you might have to be in close proximity, or you're gonna need a little bit more space to really maximize that overall projection. But again, longevity is really, really great. A ton of compliments. Like, it's just so elegant, so smooth, it's so overpowering in a good way. Not like it's gonna burn your nose kind of overpowering me. Like, it just really emphasizes your overall natural scent and applies this to your overall better being. So Khamrah Dukhan, honestly, just number one. It's just that really good. And again, $40 as well. So you got it for like a very, very good price. Can't complain. So these are the 5 fragrances that I've chosen for the wintertime. I do think, once again, that they are very, very good in their own way. Ebene, woodsy, mapley, has that overall end of fall, early winter thing going on. Same with Bourbon, which is more on the alcohol. His Confession has his own personality to it. Again, it's like Dear Home Intense, but it also just has its own personality that's kind of hard to explain really, because again, it's his own personality, right? Cookie Crave, self-explanatory, lasts long like the others, but it's a cookie Gourmand scent, so there is that. And of course, we have Khamrah Dukhan, where it's just a spin-off of Khamrah, right? But it has that smoky, woody aroma to it that really emphasizes on it. I would put Qahwa on here, but out of all 3, that's the least I like. You could watch the video again, my Khamrah ranking. I don't like it that much. It's good, but out of the 3, I wouldn't really go towards it first. But anyways, that is it for the top 5 fragrances for the winter. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think of these 5 fragrances, or if you have your own ranking, where would you rank these fragrances, or just your own fragrances that you have? Which fragrances would you think is best to wear for the winter time? And which of these fragrances do you think is suited best for you? Let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching Sniff It and Tell It. This is Ethan signing off.